to see plays like that and just to be talking lacrosse again. And while COVID continues to make an impact with postponed and canceled games, we're now seeing flexibility play a factor, creating some huge matchups on short notice. Listen to this. The top-ranked Carolina women were supposed to play James Madison this weekend, but due to COVID protocols within the JMU program, that was postponed. In swoops in none other than Stony Brook, ranked 6th in the IL preseason poll, heading to Chapel Hill for a noon opening draw on Valentine's Day Sunday. In Amherst, due to COVID-19 concerns at UMass, the men's game between the Minutemen and Army has been canceled. In turn, Army will now play Virginia on Saturday at noon. Both programs moving quite quickly this week to make that matchup happen. Anytime, anywhere, surely. In Big Ten, the Maryland and Johns Hopkins women's game scheduled for February 14th. That has been postponed. Both programs mutually agreeing, though, to reschedule out of an abundance of caution after some positive COVID-19 tests. In the Blue Jays program, we'll let you know if and when that game is made up. Meanwhile, all is quiet in the Ivy League. Everyone's still waiting to see if there will be a season at all. Spring sports still postponed until the end of February. We've already seen transfers, and the report last week by the Yale Daily News that Andy Shea sent a letter to alumni saying that they won't play in 2021 due to not having enough players enrolled. IL reporting that 40 of the 48 players on Yale's roster has withdrawn for the spring. This on top of a new Inside Lacrosse report this week saying that sources are telling them San Diego Seals owner Joe Tsai offered to cover the costs of a men's and women's lacrosse bubble for the Ivy League, but all those reports saying the discussions never went anywhere. T.D. Erlin was quoted in the article. Here's what he told Inside Lacrosse. Quote, "Our alums are super engaged and super dialed in. We heard about the bubble, got excited. We heard that it went to the board. We heard that they considered it, but it didn't seem like a viable option. It was a dream scenario from a COVID standpoint, and the league still isn't going to be able to make it work. It made the decision to withdraw for us. We were like, there's no way they're going to make a spring season happen." No response from the Ivy League in that report. And as you've probably heard, Erlin reportedly in the transfer portal and heading to Denver here in the next few weeks. That trend continuing at Cornell, where new head coach Connor Busick wrote a letter to supporters saying they still don't know if there will be a season, but also that multiple players have taken a leave of absence so they can maintain eligibility for another year. Jerry Byrne and Harvard still have hope. Don't forget, it's February, so the semester started and they just had their first session of the spring.